Welcome back. It seems that the rumors were true. The Enlisted merge is out, and with it comes a whole bunch of changes. Look at all that. Whole bunch of changes. So, number one, most important thing out there, there are no more campaigns. You have 4 nations. You have your Soviets, you have your Germans, your Japanese, and your allies. So American with some British stuff in there. That's number one. Number two, all of your gold that you've spent on slots and on camos for your vehicles, all refunded. Number three, the new BRs are out. I'm sure that I'll make a video later in the week going through all them, and once I've played with it a bit on the live servers and seen how it performs. But I'm excited. Should be a fun week. With that, we can now use the new perk system so you can get better, less random customization on all of your soldiers. I believe I saw somewhere further in the patch notes that all of your premium soldiers have a free respec. In addition to that, we have new guns for Japan in the Type 2 SMG and the Type 99 LMG. They've improved the reloads on some of the legacy rifles, some of the older ones that had strange reloads. A lot of them, like the Turner SMLE, you would reload a clip whether or not you needed 1 round or 5 rounds, so that'll be a nice change. You can send soldiers to the rear in bulk. There's a whole bunch of good changes in here. Medics can use assault rifles, riders can use shotguns and assault rifles. They changed various parameters about all sorts of different guns. There's even a little bit about the Shawshat in here. That's a squad I haven't seen in forever, but if it ever comes back, I might have to snag it. In addition to that, let's see, here we go. Premium soldiers get 1 free redistribution. Should be real nice. A bunch of sound updates. I haven't read through these too much, but usually when Gaijin, or I guess Darkflow in this case, does sound updates, usually they turn out pretty well, so hopefully it does. UI updates. The new vehicles is the D4Y1 for Japan, which I'm sure is going to be amazing. There's the Key 61, the Ho-Ni, the Chi-Ha shotgun. This is probably the thing I'm most excited for this update. The Chi-Nu, and the M4A3 My buddy Stubbs already messaged me this morning, and he says, Drew, the merge is out today. We have got to get the M4A3 So I'm sure that this evening we'll be knocking that out. As I mentioned, the gold's been refunded. I logged in, and now bear in mind, I've gotten a lot of squad slots. I like having options available, a little bit of variety here and there. So I logged in and went from having like 1,000 gold sitting around to like 23,000. But the thing that you should know is that when you buy your squad slots now, it's not like you're buying it once and you get it for every nation. It's not like in the campaign system where you buy it for one nation and you get a paired slot on the other side. There's 4 nations, there's 4 slots that you can get per nation, and you have to unlock them individually for each nation. Let's see, in addition to that, we now have tracks leaving marks. Now, what I want to see is if this is actual terrain deformation, because if it is, it might help with vehicles getting stuck, but it might just be a visual thing, and if it's just a visual thing, it'll look nice, but it's a little bit less exciting for me if it is. Other than that, just a few other little bits and bobs. Changed the armor on the T-3485 D5T, which I'm sure will be nice. Camera position changes, but that's more just visual stuff. Console control changes, graphics updates for DLSS, DLAA, XESS, and the whole 9 yards. bunch of visual updates. They improved a whole bunch of maps where they either changed the layouts, or they changed the terrain, or they changed the obstacles. They showed that off in a dev post a few weeks ago. They also announced the AI soldier updates not too long ago, so they can actually get on stationary machine guns, which, as long as they actually shoot with them, that'll be a little bit interesting, but I think we all know that the AI soldiers could use a little bit of a touch-up. I'll absolutely love when I'm standing in a building and somebody walks right past 3 of my squatties. So, if they do get on a machine gun, hopefully they'll actually use it. But if not, it does say that friendly players can stand close to them and they'll leave. So, you can always take over for them. I'm curious to see how the AI soldiers' positioning in vehicles will work out. I'm curious because normally you can set where you want them to be in the hangar, and traditionally they've just sat there, but this might affect things in interesting ways. Hopefully it won't do anything annoying, but I haven't played with it yet, and I could see them sometimes changing for more optimum positions that you don't necessarily want. But we'll see. Other than that, there's a whole bunch of little bits and bobs and fixes. I don't believe it says it here, but the premium Soviet paratrooper squad is out. They are live. And on top of that, the paratrooper event is kicking off. I believe you need 20,000 score every 2 days, and it's going to be running for the entire month. So, super exciting stuff. I need to get in there and look around a bit and see if we do in fact have the Stalingrad engineers already, or if they'll be coming later, but I haven't really had a chance to check it out. Either way, definitely first opportunity you get, hop in, set your boys up, get in there, beat your enemy, win your games, and let's have a great end of the year with this merge for Enlisted.